I'm just having a conversation with Joe in Messenger. It's been quite a long one. It's been going on and off for about an hour. Um, and I've just said to her, she said some things to me just now, and I said, I'll answer later. I'm about to make a vlog. And she went, something else my great grandmother wouldn't have done. So um, today we had to get up. Vicky was coming. Vicky came. I have been cutting back on analgesia, which I've probably mentioned before. So when I went to bed last night, all I'd taken was some CBD oil, and I wasn't in pain. But when I woke up this morning, I could hardly move, and it took me 2 hours to get my body really working how I would hope it would, and to be able to do the stuff I needed to do. I had to get Mark to come up and help me root around in the airing cupboard to find the bedding for the boys, because I wanted Vicky to make the bed. So it was quite a tough morning, and I hadn't taken that much analgesia yesterday. So I think I've mentioned it before, and I know a couple of people, I think Anita is one of them, my friend Neat in Devon, has said that, you need, and someone else has said, you need to get the pain before it gets you, or you need to keep on top of it. And I don't. I think, oh, I'm not in pain, I won't take anything. I've not. It's now coming up to 9:30, and I've not taken anything since 1 o'clock. I'll definitely take stuff going to bed, whether or not I'm in pain, because I'm waking in pain. It doesn't last all night anyway, does it? If you go to bed at midnight, it's not going to last till 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning, but whatever. Um, so I'm feeling a bit easier about the whole gluten thing. I'm according to the gut test I had done, I'm intolerant to gluten. I'm not, or sensitive to gluten. I'm not. I haven't got celiac disease. I'm not gonna die if I have gluten, but it may be better for me not to have it, and I would like to give it a trial, at least a trial, if not do it, if it's going to be better for me. And I think it probably is, because the whole thing around gluten nowadays is that wheat has changed. The stuff that our parents and grandparents were eating in their bread and their wheat and all their stuff that had got wheat in it was a completely different breed to what we're getting or provided with now. The gluten protein has been adapted and reformulated and whatever else they do to it, and I can't think of the word, but it's not good for us. Our body's not able to deal with it. The old stuff our bodies were dealing with, and I think that's why so many people are sensitive to gluten. So I want to get on top of that, and I am doing it. I feel very motivated. I'm also reducing my sugar consumption. Again, I don't eat food that's got added sugar if I can help it, because I don't like it. I get pissed off if I'm eating savoury food that's got added sugar in it. It really, really gets my goat. It's like, why are you doing that? Why are you putting sugar in? There's hidden sugars everywhere, and it is so unfair to people with obesity, people like me, that, the food industry, they're worse than politicians. They're feeding people such utter rubbish, and it really gets my goat. Luckily, we don't eat like that so much here. I do, I cook a lot of the food that we eat here, and I try not to buy stuff that's got added sugar. But of course, there are things that you get that are sugar: cake, chocolate, jam, if you put jam on bread, or honey, or whatever. And I don't eat a lot of jam, to the point that on the odd occasion when I think, oh, I'm going to have a piece of that toast with some strawberry jam on it, I go to find the strawberry jam and someone's eaten it all. It's another person who'll get a shot up the bum. So yeah, I don't, but I have been recently, I've been eating in my eating window, because we're still doing the whole not eating till midday and closing our window around about 6 o'clock. In my eating window, I have been eating chocolate nugget bars that are really yummy, and I've stopped those. So if I stop that and I reduce the gluten, that should make a big difference to my health. And then I might not wake up in quite so much pain, which will be really nice. was going to say something else about the food industry. Oh, I was going to say something else about Jo shared something the other day and I didn't see it. And then I did, I looked for it because she said, did you see it? It's about, I can't see if I can turn this around so you can see it. I don't know how it'll look. Hold on a sec. I'm going to pause you. Sorry, I'm going to pause you whilst I focus. This is what I went to say, but I realise, can you see that? It's ultra processed food as a percentage of household purchases. And it says at the bottom, the percentage of processed food by country in 2020, the closer to the Mediterranean, the more natural the food. So the lowest one is Portugal at 10.2 over here. France is 14.2, Italy 13.4, Greece 13.7, and then as you go further north, Finland 40.9, Ireland 45.9, and the UK 50.7. That's interesting. So yeah, we don't have a lot of ultra processed food. Oh, I'm going to pause you again. When Phil's here next week, I'm going to talk to him about this and see if there's an alternative. It's really difficult to get this this clamp. It's a clamp that's holding my phone, and it's really tight for me to clamp it around the phone, and it needs to be tight, but there must be an alternative. So I shall talk to him about that. So yeah, so Vicky's done the beds. I haven't gone and checked. The cat, Jazz, was being sick yesterday. She was heaving up food. She heaved up several times. None of it looked awful. None of it looked sort of, I can't explain it, but it was just more or less regurgitated food. So there was obviously something wrong. So we put little bits of food down for her when she started screaming for more. She seems better today, and she snuck into the middle bedroom when Vicky was doing the bedroom up there. So she's been up there since 1 and didn't come down till 7. So I will need to go and check in there and hope that it's still okay. We have been to art, and I did a picture I had found on I looked for a photo of my own to take with me as a model. I'm just searching for it whilst I'm talking to you, to take with me as a model, and I did it quite quickly actually. It was a photo of a sunset over the sea on our visit to Normandy. I'm just looking for the album now. I know. Oh, there's not what I do. And she's meowing now because she's got no food. You'll have to wait. Still looking for it. And there it is. Hold on. So that was my photo. And I mean, it's just so intense, isn't it? I printed it off and it didn't print off very well. It was sort of muted. The colour didn't come out very well. And then I did a pastel rendition, or my interpretation of it, on black pastel paper. So hold tight. So that's it laying down. I have got it here, but I can't be bothered to go and get it. Sorry, I can't be bothered to go and get it. But whilst I'm here, I'll show you everybody else's that they were doing. That's what Mark's starting to do, the clouds. It's sort of cartoony clouds. I don't think he's happy with it. That's Christelle. There, those fishes, that sort of very Chinesey, koi fishes. That's my friend Dean doing a bit of her Zen stuff. That's Laurence. She's very, oh gosh, she's so clever. She's just so clever. I love the background of that one. Oh, I'll go back to that. I just loved watching her do the background. And that is a European bee eater. And Mon Amour over the other side there. Isn't that clever? She's so talented. That's Nicole. It's so delicate. And this is one of the a young girl that came in with her mum, just amusing herself while she's at art with her mum. So yeah, that was art. And we went and did a bit of shopping, bought some fruit. What else did we buy? I bought some more bread for Mark. Meow. Can't remember what else we bought. Didn't need a lot. I did. What did I do for lunch? I did chicken and rice. Chicken and rice, brown rice, chicken, peppers, and peas. There was something else I put in it. I can't remember what now. Mushrooms. And I didn't put onions in it. I put a bit of garlic in. I didn't put onions in it. We both had a bit of an upset stomach yesterday. Might have been the onions, but we're going to have the chili I made the other day. We're going to have that tomorrow. That's got onions in it. We'll see if that was the cause. I hope not. But red onions, I think normally red onions are okay. So yeah, that was nice. Chicken and rice. And we'll have chili tomorrow. Mrs. Cat. Let's see if I can pick her up. No, I'm not following you. No, she's moving away from me because she thinks we're going out to the food bowl and we're not. And that was it really. Came home and I said, oh, that's good. We're not going anywhere tomorrow. And then saw that I have a blood test in the morning. So I have got to get up again. Keep getting up in the morning. I know most people get up in the morning, but I quite like it if we haven't got a reason to get up. And it seems more recently we've had a reason to get up. The kitchen definitely is made for short people, or has been installed for short people. So my nagging really worked because it feels very different. When I'm standing washing up at the sink, I'm not getting wet. I used to get really wet. When I was washing up at the sink, my belly would get wet, and it isn't. And it definitely feels shorter. So when Phil and Charlie come next week, they'll have a bit of a job in there because they won't be washing up anyway, but they're both well over 6 foot, so it won't work for them, but it works for me. Microwave's lower, oven's lower. I'm quite happy with that. It makes it easier for me. I had to reach up into the microwave before, and I always felt that it was a bit iffy when I was lifting stuff out that was hot or had liquid in it, but that's not going to be a problem for me. So I'm really pleased with it. Yeah, so that's it. I'm going to get my hair done on Saturday. I'm just having a trim. I haven't quite worked out how much to take off, but it's beginning to irritate me. It always does. I don't want to go as short as I went whenever it was, some time ago. It was too short, but I'm going to have a trim. So I'm going to have a look and see what's going on for the pussycat, and see you in another vlog. And thanks for all your comments. Who was it? Somebody I asked about subscribers, and Zoe said that she had subscribed from very near the beginning, which was really nice. Thank you. And somebody new commented, Cobweb Cottage, new subscriber. I subscribed because you are you. Are you sure? There's no faff or pretense. You're who you actually are, and that's refreshing. Oh, that's really nice. I got into trouble from Phil about the Marmite because he spent a tenner on Marmite to bring with him. Anyway, okay, see you next time.